Hey Vanessa, I just wanted to sit down really quick and get this intro filmed. My week has been ridiculous. I was going to do this on Tuesday, but my neighbor was actually home with a day off and we hadn't seen each other in forever, so we had coffee together and hung out for a few hours and it was wonderful. And then yesterday I was going to do it, but we needed groceries because there was no food. So into that, so today is busy. I have a lot of work I have to get done, but I wanted to make sure that I got this done for you. The kids' school's ending really soon. Yesterday was Paige and Nate's last full day of school. They have half days today, Friday and Monday. Paige has Regencies on Tuesday and Wednesday next week. So after that she's done. Nate's done on Monday. Ryan's not done until the 25th and Pete is not done until the 26th. So it's wrapping up really quick. So my work schedule and everything is going to be changing drastically today, starting today. It's crazy. So Ryan for soccer the team has had 6 games in a row without a practice. He's done 5 in a row because he had to miss the one for National Honor Society. They are exhausted. They are absolutely exhausted. They had 3 games last week. They had one on Tuesday, which is the one he scored 2 goals in, and then they had a game Thursday and then a makeup game on Friday. So they were just beat, absolutely beat. And then they had a game on Tuesday. They've won every single game, which is crazy. You know, in the fall, it's like just how much they've improved. In the fall, they didn't win any games. I think they scored like 2 goals the entire season. And I think the closest game so far this year has been like 4-2. And I think that was Friday. On Tuesday, Ryan scored the first goal and they ended up, I think they won like 8-1 or something like that. And I love the way that their coach plays the game, because if the team is up a lot for like the second half, he'll say, okay, you cannot score a goal until there have been 5 passes back and forth. Or on Tuesday, what he did is they have 7 players on the field at any time. So he actually only had 6 players on the field. So they played down a man and they were still scoring. It was ridiculous, but they're having so much fun. I've got some clips. I think I have a soccer game clip, and then the game on Thursday last week, just Ryan and I went, and we got stopped at a train on the way out, so I have a train clip, and then that game we drove past LCPC, so we had to stop on the way back. Ryan got a cookie, I got a peanut butter pie, and that's pretty much what I ate for like 5 out of 8 meals for the next like couple of days. It was crazy. And then when we came home on Tuesday, we had a visitor in our driveway. I have a clip of that too. It was very cute. I've been getting so much work done lately. I'm not sure if it's because my planner helps me stay focused or I'm finally out of my funk. I don't know. But I've gotten one oil painting finished, a new one started and finished. I finished a drawing. I've been working on another drawing. I got applications worked on for another gallery exhibit, a consignment exhibit opportunity, and then a show, a festival in November. And then I've been like cranking out the boathouse illustrations, which is amazing. I'm really happy and so glad to finally be working on book 4. It's been a really long break between books and I feel horrible, but I'm having so much fun. I sent you that one preview and I can't wait to show more previews, but I'm trying to not share too much because your dad hasn't shared too much. What else? Our garden. Everything is growing and growing so well. It's wonderful. There has been one problem. There were some holes in the fence. So a rabbit got in and destroyed some things, but once we got it fixed, the fence fixed, there's been nothing else going on, which is fantastic. I even had some strawberries from the strawberry patch yesterday with my breakfast. I have a mozzie clip for the girls. I roasted up some bacon and sweet potatoes the other day for breakfast and then fried some eggs with it. So good. Luckily, Mozzie let me finish eating it before he came and started licking my bowl and cleaning the bowl out. Kitchen update. Good news is, I have a clip of this, is Ryan, Pete, and I went to Bargain Outlet in Geneseo. They were having a 5-day sale where everything in the store was 20% off. So we grabbed our flooring and the underlayment. Our sink wasn't in stock, but it was on a truck on the way out. So we reserved that and still got the 20% off of that. We got the new kitchen door for between the mudroom and the kitchen, and then the door for the pantry. What else did we get? Just little things, like shims for under the cabinets and spacers for when we do the tile backsplash, things like that. But saving so much money. It was fantastic. We had to put our appliances were supposed to be here on Monday, but we had to push it out 3 weeks because we're not even close to being ready, and we have no place to store the new appliances. I mean, the Blums are taking our fridge, so we could move the fridge out and put the new fridge in, but then we still have the dishwasher and the oven and the microwave sitting around with no place. So we unfortunately had pushed that back, which is frustrating, but we get it. The plumber came on Saturday, and our electrician came and gave him a hand for laying all the water lines and the drain and the gas lines and everything to set up and not leaking. So we have that done, and then Pete and I were able to insulate around the pipes and everything because there's no heat under that floor, and it's just a concrete pad and no insulation whatsoever under there. So we had to insulate it so the water lines don't freeze because we don't want to do this new kitchen to have water lines burst. So we've been working on that this week. We're still having issues with the contractor. Was supposed to show up, never showed up, never even called or texted to let us know he wasn't coming. Just really not reliable with communication. And we get it because he's so busy with outdoor projects and the weather's been great, but we've so many things we've had to push back, and we're so behind schedule, and just we're frustrated. Our electrician is frustrated, especially because he's the one who recommended him, and just it's been rough. But we've been really working on grace and patience, but at the same time, how much grace do you give without, being like, okay, enough's enough? Like, that's been where we've been struggling with. So we were praying a lot about it, and on Tuesday before Ryan's soccer game, somebody recommended another contractor who works during the day but would be able to come and have all of the contractor stuff done by the 29th, which is when our electrician is supposed to come and do all the finish work for the kitchen. We're like, we don't want to fire our contractor, but we kind of want to fire the contractor. We'll let you know soon what we decide to do. So we're praying about it, went to the soccer game. During the soccer game, I'm like, okay, what if we text our current contractor and say this? And Pete's like, okay, can you write that up for me? Sure, I'll do that. Don't you know, by the time I get home, half an hour later, it's all gone. So I spent some time Tuesday night writing up a loving and gracious message to our current contractor, but with firm boundaries, and saying, we need to know because we've had to push back deadlines and we're at a standstill because we haven't seen you, and, there's somebody else we could probably go with, but we want to give you first dibs. What do you want to do? So basically, ball's in your court. We get it. We understand, but we need you, kind of thing. We didn't get a response. So Wednesday, Pete and I were doing our morning prayer before he goes off to work, and Nate was around, and then one of my babysitting kids was around, and so we prayed about the contractor situation. We need to hear back because we don't want to lose this contractor to another job and then be completely stuck. So we pray, and then we kind of like, okay, continue with the prayer, and as soon as we continue with the prayer, Pete's phone went off, and it was our current contractor saying, totally get it. I feel horrible. I am so sorry. I'm completely swamped. You have my blessing to move along if you want to. I completely understand. If you want to stay with me, I will do my best to squeeze you in. But if he can get it done sooner, please feel free to go with him. So, yeah, so that was yesterday. And so I said, okay. So I texted our electrician, said, okay, we're moving on. He said, okay. Here's the name and number. He's expecting your phone call, but my day was crazy, so I didn't get time to text him until yesterday afternoon. So I texted him. He immediately got right back saying, hey, yeah, can I call you? So I was on the phone with him for a while, and he's like, I basically drive past your house on my way home from work. can I stop by on the way home, look at the project, and then be able to give you guys an estimate? Okay. And so he did, and he was here for an hour. I missed part of it because Ryan and I were at his character carnival at school, which was so much fun. I'll include that in next week's vlog. So I was only here for about half of it, but super friendly, very like knowledgeable, everything I wanted in a contractor. Like, just, okay, here's my thoughts, here's my expertise. No, you don't want to do this instead. Okay, what are your plans for this? Let's figure everything out, which is what I wanted from the first place. And he was writing everything down, asking great questions, and just so good. And he was talking about other projects he's just had to step in for other contractors. And he's like, yeah, this project's been going on for 2 years and I got it done in 3 days. So I am excited. We actually have some mutual friends, so hopefully it'll go well. I will keep you updated. We're waiting on the estimate still. He was hoping to get it done last night, but he worked all day and then was with us for an hour. So I'm hoping to hear from him by Saturday, and that'll be plenty good for me. And he said he's willing to work evenings and Saturdays to get it done, so we have hope moving forward. See, I think that's all. Yeah, that's all my notes say. So I have a ton of clips, including response to your awesome vlog, and I can't wait for your next one. So give my love to Steven and the girls and Super Baby, and give them all hugs for me, and I will talk to you guys soon. I love you guys. Bye. Just watched your Northward video and loved it. I loved seeing the traveling and the clouds and the trees. Girls, great job on your puzzle. Who's your favorite princess? Auntie Shauna wants to know. Also, I loved seeing the Science Museum. That is so cool. You should check out the Rochester Science Museum or the Buffalo one if you get a chance. We love both of them. We actually are hoping to get back to the Buffalo one some point this month because our membership expires at the end of the month, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fit into the schedule or not. But we're hopeful we can. I have never been to Caribou Coffee. I hope to get there someday. That cup was amazing. I absolutely love their branding. It's on point. It's fabulous. Serious question though. Why are the girls so big? What are you feeding them when they're away from me? They look huge. I'm not going to recognize them when they get back. Also, tell Super Baby thank you for the story that Auntie Shauna misses Dory and snuggle time with him. Give them all hugs for me. And Steven too. I miss you guys.
Good job, Gab. Keep going, Gab, this way. Ryan, this way. Come here, somebody. Ion, come here. Get in there. Ion.
On it, Ryan.
Make it easier if you come over here.
Nice job, Ryan.
Ryan,
Give it up,
Jack.
bud. Bring it up. Dribble it up. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Good job, Jack.
Turn,
Go
you
with
got
him.
time, go. Go.
Jack, the sideline, Jack. The sideline. Nice job, Gab.
On our way to a soccer game, got stopped at a train. So on the way home from the soccer game is LCPC. So we had to stop for a cookie for him and a peanut butter pie for Mama. What kind of cookie is it, bub?
Peanut butter fudge.
Peanut butter fudge sandwich cookie. Paul is awesome. Okay, so we just got home from Ryan's soccer game and there is a woodchuck hiding under Pete's car. So we're trying to find him. Just gonna see if he comes out. Let's see if we can find the woodchuck. Where is he? Hi, buddy!
Here, Mama.
Alright, guys, let's let him out.
Let him go, okay? Inside.
Oh,
We'll let him be. He is just scared.
yep. Hi, buddy. There he goes. Yeah. Hi, bud. You're cute. Stay out of my garden. Thanks. I'm outside watering the garden, and look what I found. Our first strawberry this year. Yay! So I just finished my breakfast, which was sweet potato hash with bacon and eggs. Mozzie's licking up the juices and the crumbs. He's a silly kitty. How's it taste, bud? I think he likes bacon. That's my favorite thing. Insulation's going up. We're getting close to drywall time. We just got our flooring, new door for the mudroom, pantry door, underlayment. Say hi, Aunt Vanessa! Back in we go. So I'm glad we got home from getting all the flooring and the doors when we did, because this started not too long afterwards. The garden can use the rain. My new flooring did not need it. So the lighting is horrible. I apologize for that, but I had to open up one of the cabinets to see if holes were pre-drilled so we knew if we could get pulls or if we had to do handles. But we get to choose because there's nothing marked. But look, I mean, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And I just had it open a second ago, but all of the shelves, and they're all adjustable. I am so excited. I cannot wait to get these in my kitchen. Having them in here is very difficult. But look at all the pretty wood grain. It makes me so happy.